What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga career mode. It's episode number 37 and this is it, biggest episode to save, and it's not even close on the back of our win in the DFB Pokal semi-final. We've got both legs of our Champions League quarter-final against Bayern Munich in an all-German affair, and we've got to start today's episode off in the league in what is a potential title decider. We are top of the table by a single point ahead of Bayern and Leverkusen, 7 games to go. Frankfurt not out of it, 6 behind us right now in 4th, but 4-horse race to the title. If we win our remaining 7, we are Bundesliga champions for the first time in the save. So biggest game of the save, biggest episode to save, kicking off with this, Bayern away from home with a chance to go 5 points clear. Come on, Mönchengladbach. And if there was ever a time to go in to this, the biggest episode to save, it's right now. It's been a fantastic run, 10 games in a row without defeat domestically. Only defeat in this run has been to Betis in Europe, but of course that didn't matter after our first leg win. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to matter. Bayern Munich are just a cut above. Honestly, man, if all the teams we're going to be drawn against in Europe, I would have chosen anyone but them. I can't beat them. I literally cannot beat them. I mean, I don't think we've beaten them in the save yet, in all of our attempts in both the league and the cup. I mean, we might have beaten them once, but I'm telling you now, it certainly wasn't more than once. And if we did beat them, I can't remember it. They are just so good, so strong. And last year Leverkusen might have won the championship, but come on, what a finish! They're still the best team in the country. Honestly, I have to say, I think one has to go. We're chasing a trail, but one's got to go. If anything, I'd say Europe. We've got 7 games to go in the league, and even if Bayern win this game, we'll only be 2 points behind. So win the remaining 6, and we could still potentially end up as champions if Bayern falter once. So I'm thinking right now, one got to go. It's one of my favourite phrases. When you're chasing multiple honours, and like us, you might have injury problems or a small squad, you've got to sacrifice one for the good of the others. I would say forget the Champions League. Go all out for that cup. That's our main target. And the league as well. Strikens! Kleinders! Oh, come on! What a turnaround! 8 minutes of play. 10 bags of brace. We've gone from a goal down to a goal up. Second half underway, still leading by 1. This is one of those moments where, like, I'm trying to keep it calm, but I'm thinking to myself, right, what do we do, man? Do we go for a 3rd goal? Because offensively today we've been really good. Or do we just try and, oh God, keep holding the ball and keep holding the win? Oh, off the line by Brown. This is the problem. If you sit back, especially away against the European giant, you're inviting so much pressure to hold it off for the whole game, or even just to hold it one half. It's going to be so hard to do. Rocco awkward one. Nicholas claims it for him. I say be brave. In these situations, don't sit back. Be brave. Go for another goal. 15 to play, and Bayern on the offensive. Can we hang on to what will be a priceless win? Free volley to far post. What a save, Nicholas. Oh. I'm not making any changes, man. If we hold on to this with 12 minutes to play, in the week against Bayern we'll be gassed, but sod it. Like I said, one got to go. I'd take out Europe at this point. Forgive me for being a bit quiet as well, because I'm just trying to keep my composure. Brilliant! Brilliant! Merlin! Oh, come on! 5 to play, and we've surely got our first ever win against Bayern in the biggest game against them since the cup final last year. Merlin wraps it up. This win might propel us to the title. Get in! Without a shadow of a doubt, win of the save to kick the episode off, man. 3-1, and this is coming from a trailing position away at the Allianz as well. When you talk about resilience, we have just shown it. I think that's our first win against Bayern in the save. We'll take them on another 2 times in today's episode, but honestly, we could lose back-to-back, and I won't be too hurt. Because now it is destiny in our own hands, and then so 6 to play. We win 5 of them, we'll be champions. Leverkusen will now go 2nd, but again, it's ours to lose from here. Win the remaining fixtures, we will win our first Bundesliga title. Okay, alright. I'm just going to try and keep it calm, but we will never get a better chance than this to be league champions. So following game, we'll jump into it. First leg of the quarterfinals against Bayern Munich. This is going to be at Gladbach, the first leg. And I will have a couple of starters out, don't get me wrong. Rocco, Kleindetz, Nicholas, Stack, absolutely. But for the most part, a lot of changes because we know now that the league has got to be our priority from here with a golden chance at a domestic double. First leg, Bayern in Gladbach, and we'll do what we can, but again, I'm not going to be too fussed if we lose this here. I was wrong as well. We will have to win 6 on the trot if Leverkusen win. So, yeah, 100% record gives us the championship. Even one slip-up might not be enough. Leverkusen go perfect, and we don't match that, then we'll drop off and give them back-to-back championships. But honestly, I'll put it this way, we're never going to have a better chance than this, so... Oh, who's there? Oh, it's gone in! Zanotti! What a goal! How did that go in? I thought I was going way over the bar. Zanotti scores, but I need to see that on the replay. Let's have a quick look here. Allright pegs it across, misses everyone in the middle. Zanotti says, I'll take that. Weaker left foot. And you can't really see it from that angle, unfortunately. Typical. But that looked like it was going well over the bar. And thankfully, it just might not have dipped, but there wasn't enough space for it to go over as it clips the underside of it and goes in. And our rotated lineup, a goal up on Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarter-final first leg. Is this the coming of age episode we often talk about when you realise you've gone from being a contender, a team on the rise, to now the best team in the country? That's a big, big shout. But based on this start, we're at least putting a shout in. I often say that in RTGs, you go in stages. You go from being a team who, when you take on a big team, you say, I'll just take a point and be glad to get it, to a team that says, do you know what, we're underdogs, we give them a go, to a team that says, yeah, oh, good save, Nicholas. We can now start beating them both home and away. I'd say we're on the cusp of becoming that last one there. But again, this is Bayern Munich, best team in Germany for over 2 decades. Let's not get blown away by back-to-back wins. But it'll be incredible if we can claim it here. 10 to go before the break, still up by 1. You know, the most impressive thing about this season as well is that with all the injuries we've had, with all the depth issues, it's worth remembering we've been without our best defender for the entire season. Niakati's been out for the entire year. He's just coming back to training. But to be doing all of this without him in the back line, as a weak defensive team anyway, that is what makes this even more impressive. But again, we're not there yet. Certainly not. As Nabel, our former player, rolls it across Musiala. Harry Kane. Oh, brilliant timing. Every single person thought he was going to shoot, and instead he passes instead. Bayern with a level up 1-1. It's such a silly goal to concede, man. Honestly, it's got to be a booking, right? I want a booking. I want a booking. I don't want to play. I want a booking for Nabel. Getting booed every time he's back here, man. This is, I said this in the last episode, this is what EA really need to do, man. Add in those boos and whistles for former players coming back. Did you see his celebration 2 years ago in the cup final? Or last year in the cup final, I should say? He ain't going to get, oh dear. He ain't going to get cheered when he comes back here. No chance. Just adds to the realism, you know. But anyway, 1-1. Bayern back on level terms, and now starting to get a foothold, now starting to come forward, now starting to look like the Bayern in their prime. Zaragoza, Ezekiel Barco, Kane, offloads again, Nicholas, what a save. Why has Kane spent the whole game just passing as well? That's why I was so confused about the goal. He's not taken a shot yet. Literally every time he's got the ball in a dangerous area. Oh, no. Oh, he's just offloaded. And Zaragoza gives him the lead. He's been brilliant all game long. Brian Zaragoza at the double. The whole game long I was worried about Kane and Musiala. And in the end it's Zaragoza at the double. But Oh yeah. Go down, thank you very much. I was going to say, Kleindetz, why did you wait so long to hit the deck, man? I know it's a long way to the ground at 6'4", but come on, bro. If you would have stood on your feet, that would be fuming. 4 to play. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. What a game. 2-2, heading back to Munich, tying the balance. That's all I could have asked for pre-game with a rotated lineup. Still having a shot heading back to Munich, we'll take it. We will never, ever, ever again have a better shot at the treble than this year, I believe. But I would say that this is the competition we've got less chance of winning. So if we do go out in Munich, I won't be too gutted. But all I can ask for tonight was still being in a tie. We are courtesy of that late Kleinitz penalty. Right, following game, back to Max on the weekend. And I'd say this game was just as big as that second leg at the Allianz. Freiburg at home in the Bundesliga. Again, 6 games to play. Win them all in his Bundesliga championship heading to Borussia Park. Freiburg at home should be a banker. Let's not drop the points here with destiny in our own hands. Come on, Gladbach. I was so pumped to record today's episode, man. Honestly, I'm recording this Thursday evening. I was on the tram back from work earlier, and literally I was like, right, as soon as I get home, cup of tea, slice of jam on toast, and then bang, straight on. And I literally was like, so excited. Oh, Nicholas, what a save. Whilst I was optimistic, don't get me wrong, I didn't think we'd start off like this. Still in the tie, heading back to Munich in the second leg of Europe, and a chance to go further clear at the top of the table. But here we are. Oh, I thought I was going to go in. Given a chance, can't pass it up. 22 minutes in, fast start, but these are the games you cannot slip up in these if you want to win the championship. Still 0-0. That opening goal's coming. The question is, to who? Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Nicholas. Yes! Come on. Big save by the big keeper as it remains at 0-0. That is absolutely brilliant. 2 excellent saves early as I tried to get it back to him there but couldn't do so. And honestly, man, he knows, everyone knows it. At some point we're hoping to bring back Ter Stegen, but for now, he's aiming to say, keep me in goal even if you bring him back. So Welling finds Wright. I can crossfield that out wide. What a ball, Rocco Wright. And Mario Stroikens has his shot blocked. It'll drop to Brown. Cross to far post. Kleinitz free header. Oh, the flag's up. Flag's up. Free header, but flag's up. Ball in the back of the net won't count. Leipzig just got a goal up on Frankfurt as well. So as things stand, I think the 4-horse race is about to become a 3-horse race with 5 to play. That's going to be ours. But this will be 2 big drop points. Oh, the ball! Kleinitz! Oh yeah! Come on! Weaker right foot, trying to shift it onto the left, and I shifted onto the right. Doesn't matter. This man's a goal machine. Right before the break, Mönchengladbach in front. Well, I need to make some changes at some point, because I don't want to go to the Allianz with a totally rotated lineup. We're tied at 2-2, and yes, we'll be the underdogs in Munich, but still want a strong team out there for the second leg. The only problem is, oh, Florentino wants to put a keeper out there. We do not want to take starters off and then need them in the final stage of this game, possibly surrendering our lead. It's going to drop to Florentino. Head it back. Llewellyn, shot blocked, and who's gone down? Who's gone down there? Is that... Oh, Klein is just wide. Bayern, who might need taking off. Thankfully, Niakati's going back, but that to Bayern might well be a dislocated shoulder. If it is, he's out for the season. Man, the drama for this episode, man. Absolutely brilliant. Well, I know it's going to be dramatic. This has been fantastic, man. 11 after the restart, still leading by 1. Jordan Bayern. I'm going to say to Jordan, just soldier on for the rest of the game, bro. Soldier on. Because if that's you done for the season, and he can't play in the week anyway, but if that's him done for the season, well, make sure you make this last game for the club count this year. Mario Stroikens going all the way. Super Mario off the post. Almost snuck it in. Into the final 4 minutes, just keeping hold of the ball. Like I said, man, win 6 in a row, win the championship. This is going to be 1 down, 5 to go. There was an injury for Angelo Stiller. I think it'll just be a bruise, but I'll keep you posted post-game. But as I'm just holding on to the ball, that is going to do it. And Mönchengladbach have got their first of the 6 required. Massive win at Borussia Park. We'll go to the Allianz probably without Bayern and Stiller as well, but with 3 points on the board and 5 wins away from a Bundesliga title. Let's see if Bayern and Stiller are out for the season. And I know I've said it before, but man, I am loving this save so much. You have no idea how happy I am that finally I'm into a save as well as Bayern. They ain't going to give up, man. They ain't going to give up. It's literally been only the second save I've properly enjoyed this year. It's been absolutely class. Anyway, fingers crossed. I think Bayern will be done for the season. Stiller's going to be bruised and out for the midweek game. And no, Bayern's just got a bruise as well. Thank goodness for that. A bit of luck. They'll both be out for the second leg of the Allianz, but they'll return for the following game on the weekend in the league. And we might end on this game as well, because all 3 games today have been fantastic. Second leg of the Champions League quarter-final away at the Allianz Arena, tied at 2-2. Our last game against them at the Allianz, though, was the win in the league so recently. And I often say it, you learn through evidence. If you've done it before, you can do it again. I will rotate a lot of my lineup, knowing that we're underdogs regardless, and that weekend game being absolutely crucial to our chance of winning the title. But a win tonight, and our treble dreams will remain alive as we'll reach the semi-finals of the Champions League. Probably our final game today, Bayern away at the Allianz in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final. We can do this, come on. Yeah, I'm never going to get a better shot at a treble than this, so I'd say it's this year or never. This year or never. And I have not won a treble in FC 25. Not yet. Not yet. I may go the whole FC without winning one, really, because, again, if we don't win it this year, probably won't get a better chance. Well, I know we won't get a better chance, but there's Musiala fires in the opener. I did say one might have to go, and if it was going to be anything, it would be this. 6 minutes in, a goal down early. We were a goal down in the league here, and we won it, so why can't we do it again? Yeah, what's that saying? If you've done it before, you can do it again. You learn through evidence. But that was with a fully fit lineup. Oh, Zalise's shot is blocked off Nathaniel Brown. And tonight, a couple of tired legs, but also a lot of changes. We'll do very well to get back from here, especially if we go 2 goals down, and that's going to drop to Kleindienst for Florentino. I just hesitated there because I thought that might be an injury. Florentino, that to me, there is no way it's just a bruise. That's going to be him done for the season. I'd say broken toe there. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I was thinking heading into this game. Just rotate the entire lineup. Maybe take the L and make sure all your starters are fit for the game in the weekend in the Bundesliga. I think it's Leipzig as well. Such a tough game. That's going to be Florentino out for it as well. Such a massive, massive defensive piece. There's William Pacho. He's denied by Nicholas, and Van den Busch gets it away. It's all Bayern. They're going for the kill tonight. Kleindienst. That's poor. That's really poor. And as Musiala finds Zaragoza. Bayern playing with such pace, such perfect passing, precision, brilliant save by Nicholas. Buadouai does enough, but the pass is poor. Kone wins it back, and that second goal is coming. It's all Bayern. It's all Bayern. And Musiala's got it. First game back from a 7-month injury for Niakate. Tried to pass out from the back, gave it away. 2-0. I think it's over. Not quite the comeback game Niakate would have wanted, but honestly, after conceding 2 at Borussia Park in the first leg, without an absolutely brilliant defender, and Stack needed a breather, we weren't going to have much chance tonight. And unfortunately, oh god, I've just been half a step off. You know those games where you're just half a step off, and the AI just a bit quicker, but that's all they need. This is that kind of game. Zaragoza waiting, Van den Bosch can't clear it. Musiala for free, off the line by Niakate. Our Champions League hopes hanging by a thread heading into the break. Into the final 20 minutes. I've kept Kleindienst out there just in case, but he's not had a sniff all game long. Bayern have known this is their only shot of silverware. Oh! Now for the rest of the season, so they had to win tonight. They've played like a team that knew their season was on the line. And I have just not been able to compete. This for the dagger. Great save, Nicholas. And whilst our chances remain alive, it's on life support. I've just not been able to get to Tim all game long. Polini to the belt. Where is that dagger? It's coming. Just put it in the back. We know it's coming. Musiala, what a goal. Well, I didn't want it to come like that. What a goal. Sensational skill, sensational performance. Bayern back to their best. Our treble dreams end at the Allianz. Gave it my best, but defensively I've been too fragile over these 2 legs. I mean, you know, stopping Bayern Munich is hard enough on its own. You know, you're not going to keep a clean sheet against them 3 times in a row. You know, I couldn't even get 1 against them in the 3 games. But unfortunately, just tonight, they have turned it on. But to be fair, this often happens when a team know their season is on the line. This often happens. They will kick it up a gear, especially the big teams. And that is exactly what Bayern have done, and particularly this man. Jamal Musiala running rings around Mönchengladbach and saying, "Christ of confidence, trophy this season, not with me in the team." Their hunt for a Champions League will remain alive, but our treble dreams will end here at the Allianz. With injuries and tired legs, I'm not gutted. Even getting to the quarters is an achievement on its own. And we know if we win our remaining 5 in the league, we'll win the title. And that would have been good enough on its own come the end of the season. Now, do it today's episode of the Bundesliga Career, guys. Big fan of what you enjoyed it. If you have, then please drop a like. If you all have a fantastic day, I'll return with the penultimate episode of Season 4, where we'll play our final 5 Bundesliga games, win 4 of them, and we are Bundesliga champions for the first time in the save. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the penultimate episode of Season 4 very soon.